Hey folks, today I've got a shocking update on a high-profile case that's gripped the nation. It's a story that has captivated the public and raised many questions about justice, integrity, and the lengths some will go to silence the truth. Former Clark County Public Administrator Robert Tellis has been found guilty of the murder of Las Vegas Review-Journal reporter Jeff German. This verdict comes after months of intense investigation and a trial that kept everyone on the edge of their seats. The jury didn't take long to reach their decision after sifting through a mountain of evidence. Key to their verdict? A comparison of Tellis's walk in a video with the suspect's gait in surveillance footage. This seemingly small detail played a huge role in the case. The surveillance footage was meticulously analyzed, and experts testified about the similarities in the gait, which was a turning point in the trial. It was a piece of evidence that couldn't be easily dismissed. Jury foreperson Gregory Whitney said this was crucial in solidifying their understanding of Tellis's involvement. The jury was convinced beyond a reasonable doubt that Tellis was the man in the footage. And with testimony from 30 witnesses and over 400 exhibits, the jury had a clear picture. The prosecution presented a compelling case, leaving little room for doubt. Now, Tellis didn't go down without a fight. He and his defense team put up a vigorous defense, challenging every piece of evidence presented by the prosecution. He even took the stand in his own defense, claiming there was a vast conspiracy against him. Tellis argued that he was being framed and that the evidence was manipulated, but instead of swaying the jury, his testimony backfired. His claims seemed more like desperate attempts to divert attention from the overwhelming evidence against him. Whitney revealed that Tellis's claims of a complex conspiracy were just unconvincing and far-fetched. The jury saw through his attempts to mislead them. His nervous tics and facial expressions didn't help his case either. The jury could see his discomfort and lack of credibility. So what does this mean for Jeff German's family? The verdict delivers a sense of justice they've been seeking since his tragic death in September 2022. It's a bittersweet moment for them, as they still mourn their loss. Well, the verdict delivers a sense of justice they've been seeking since his tragic death in September 2022. The courtroom was filled with emotions as the verdict was read, with tears and hugs among Jeff German's loved ones. But the story doesn't end here. The legal battle is far from over, and the next steps could be just as intense. Despite the guilty verdict and the jury recommending a life sentence with the possibility of parole after 20 years, Tellis still maintains his innocence. He remains adamant that he did not commit the crime. His defense team is gearing up to appeal, arguing that certain evidence was unfairly presented or omitted during the trial. They believe there were significant errors that need to be addressed. They'll likely focus on challenging the surveillance footage that was pivotal in the jury's decision. The defense will argue that the footage was misinterpreted and that it doesn't conclusively prove Tellis's guilt. As Tellis awaits the outcome of his appeal, he's facing the harsh reality of a life sentence. The prison environment is a stark contrast to his previous life as a public administrator. This case has not only rocked the Las Vegas community but also the nation, highlighting the crucial role of investigative journalism and the devastating consequences of violence against journalists. Jeff German's work was vital in uncovering truths, and his death is a tragic reminder of the risks journalists face. So what do you think? Will Tellis's appeal change anything, or is justice truly served? The public remains divided, with some believing in his innocence and others convinced of his guilt. Will Tellis's appeal change anything, or is justice truly served? The legal system will have to address these questions in the coming months. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinions matter, and this case has sparked a lot of debate. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this and other high-profile cases. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this story and bring you the latest developments. Thanks for watching and stay informed. Your engagement helps us bring you the news that matters.